YouTube. Good morning if you're in here. And last but not least, welcome TikTok and Facebook. We do what we want. Everybody in the house. All right, page 76. I love this part because this is where people yell at me. Yes, you do what you want. And one might say, I don't want to sacrifice my peace of mind, and I don't want to not hang out with my friends, and therefore I don't do what I want. Yeah, nice try. That is not actually going to help you in life because the way we need to frame this, fortunately, is it's just the way of the universe. But we do what we want. Life oftentimes puts us on these paths, and in a particular moment, we may have a myriad of choices, and unfortunately, they all suck. Yeah. We might just be in a part of our life and our journey that's going to suck. So we have to pick the thing that we think sucks the least. But we still need to own that. We are still making that choice. And we are still making that choice based on what is most important to us. Period. I'm going to write about some hard stuff right here from what has been some of my experiences and trying to help people through processes to have better outcomes. I'll be honest right here. I'm kind of a get to the point, just the facts man kind of guy. When I'm hanging out with somebody and we're talking about some real life shit, I'm quite aware there's often a small window of opportunity to make some things happen. So I get right at it. Unfortunately, this makes people angry sometimes. I want to be clear though, as I share this, none of this comes from a position of better than or judgment. It's very much just a position of acceptance. Back to the point of it is what it is. I often tell people that I don't make the rules and I don't dictate how the universe operates. I'm not able to override any of that. I just simply get to maneuver and react to the physics of it. So, that being said, I often hang out with people who've gotten themselves in some trouble. I don't need to get specific for this example, but suffice to say, when they get to me, they're at a crossroads. Oftentimes, their behaviors of choice have compromised their abilities to do some things. All right, so we will dabble deeper tomorrow on the next page. All right, so yeah, again, I talked about this. I've been talking about this at length, right, through the process of going through the pages of the book, some of the other postings and gigs that we got going on, all that kind of stuff. But it's always, again, I always come down to that, and I think it's just crucial that we understand the point. We are responsible for our behavior. And so if our behavior is fucked and our ability to behave properly is fucked, it is, whether we know it or not, it's part of the problem, right? But it is up to us to do whatever's necessary to change the behavior if we don't like the outcomes. I mean, it's that simple. And again, life is a process of getting to the point where, again, first I notice something's wrong, admit, acknowledge, accept, break out the toolbox and work on it, per se. But again, it's always, like I said, it always boils down to, again, cliche, I do what I want. Like whatever's most important to me is the choice I'm going to make. Again, if my wanter is defective and I want things that are not healthy, then I will behave in unhealthy manners. That's the therapy. That's the treatment. That's the spiritual awakening. That's whatever it is. Again, if we're doing things and outcomes suck, we need to take a look at clarifying what's important and what's causing that to happen. That makes sense. All right. Real quick, right? Today at noon, there's been a lot of posting. I've been playing around and all that kind of stuff. It's an official kickoff of Keith M.F. Walker going live. And so this is where we're going to start it. All the platforms will be up and running at noon Pacific time today. I'm still waiting for the universe to kick me in the head and dump the topic for the first show, but we're going to start building some consistency, hopefully, if the universe so deems. But it's daily at noon. Come hang out. And it's going to take on a number of avenues. I don't know. Feedback is going to be highly welcome. You will be able to connect with me in a lot of different ways, right? I'm pretty sure anybody who's there watching has the mechanism to connect with me. Inevitably, I'll probably be doing a lot of correspondence with you guys via the website, www.keithmfwalker.com. And there will be an email or chat box or whatever whatever we build into that. Again, as far as today goes, chat box will be open. I'll be bouncing around, so hopefully I'll see you in there. We'll see how it plays out. We may take a call or two. Certainly looking for some opportunities to do some back and forth stuff. It'll be interesting to see how the legs play out and all that. Learning curve still happening, but at some point it's bite the bullet and be it. So July 1, 2026, it's coming. Oh, yeah. All right.